Hi, this is Angela, and I go to Boston College where I'm studying learning design and technology. And if I have to be completely honest with you, I got myself in a pattern where I it was very easy for me to give up. I found myself that anytime I would encounter a feeling where I felt overwhelming or discomfort, I would just run away instead of just trying. And I carried those patterns in my studying habit as well. When I got into a concept where I didn't understand, rather than just going and asking for help or getting into questions, I would just close my book and I never look at it again. And that got me into thinking, what's going on? And if that sounds like you too, let me tell you this. It's not a character flaw. There's a reason why quitting feels so much easier than continuing the task that's in front of you. And it has so much to do with how our brain is wired. So let's break it down with research, with my personal reflection, and some hope. So to understand that, we have to understand what's going on inside our brain. Our brain is in constant negotiation between two systems. The limbic system, the emotional center, it is fast, instinctive, and it is built for survival. The prefrontal cortex, it is your logical, it is a planner, it is slower, but it helps with focus, it helps with decision making and long-term thinking. But whenever we begin a task that requires effort, like studying, writing, or anything uncertain, our prefrontal cortex jumps in like a cheerleader telling us to get it done. But when that task becomes overwhelming or difficult, our limbic system also joins in, telling us that, hey, it's uncomfortable, let's stop. And the limbic system has one big advantage. It is so much louder and faster. And according to neuroscience research, when our emotional brain is activated under stress, it can override our rational brain, which is the prefrontal cortex, in 1 millisecond. And that's crazy. That's why quitting feels so much natural. It's like a natural reflex, and it doesn't feel like a moral failure. Now, let's talk about dopamine. What is dopamine? It's a brain chemical that helps us stay motivated. But here's the thing about dopamine. It's not just a feel-good chemical. It is about expecting something good to happen to us as well. So when you see a message pop up on your phone, or whenever we think about scrolling our phone, our brain releases dopamine even before we do it. It's like your brain telling you that, hey, that sounds good, that feels good, let's go get it done. Yeah, that's why it is so much easier for us to check our phone than to stay focused. It's like our brain wants quick rewards. It's running after instant gratification. And when something feels hard or far away, like studying, writing, a paper, your brain sees it as less exciting. But it doesn't mean like something is wrong with you. It's just like your brain is trying to do its job, whatever it knows best. It's trying to survive. And once you understand that, you can start training your brain to work with you instead of pulling it away from you. And it helped me a lot. Once I understood this science, I started recognizing my own quitting patterns. I realized I didn't hate public speaking as much as I thought. I was just scared of it. I didn't feel motivated because deep down I didn't believe that I was good at it. That fear made me retreat, made me stay quiet, avoid the spotlight. I thought that if I didn't try, I wouldn't fail. I was scared of disappointment. But every time I stayed silent or walked away, my brain rewarded me, not with growth, but with relief. And that is the very loop we get stuck into. Discomfort, escape, dopamine, and repeat over and over again. But here's what helped me. Here's that is actually research backed up. Not just a good fluff or a feel-good thing, but that are actually practical rewiring. Number 1, break the task into something small. Don't try to write a paper all at once. Start with one sentence, then a paragraph. Harvard researcher Teresa Ambelia found that when people feel even a tiny bit of progress, their motivation spikes. So just try it. Number 2, set a timer for 10 minutes. I know it sounds basic, but the Zeigarnik effect tells us that once you start a task, your brain wants to stay in it, but it needs to get into the momentum. So 10 minutes is enough to trick your brain. And number 3, make quitting harder. Don't rely on your willpower alone. Add barriers. Put your phone away. Block the distraction website. Make giving up a little bit more annoying. And number 4, effort matters. I know some people are naturally focused and driven, whereas others aren't. And if we're honest, some people just don't care enough. They haven't found a reason or a strong reason enough to push through. And there's no judgment, it's just reality. But here's what is also true. Waiting for motivation won't get you anywhere. If you want to change, you have to start showing up, even when it's inconvenient, even when it's boring, or even when it's hard. Carl Dweck's research on growth mindset shows us that we don't just improve just by thinking someday we'll be ready. We won't. We improve by doing, by failing, by repeating, and by noticing progress. It's not magic. It's not rocket science. It's not vibes. It's daily decisions we are making, and no one can do it for you except for you. So no, you're not weak for wanting to quit. You're human. And yes, your brain is wired to avoid pain, to seek comfort, to choose the easier path. But if you want to grow, you can't always listen to that part of it. And to be honest, the truth is, there are moments you won't feel like trying. There will be no motivation, nothing, no energy, no spark, just resistance. And even in those moments, you have to face a real choice. Not between success or failure, but between showing up or staying stuck. So every time you take action anyways, even when you don't feel like it, your brain teaches you something very powerful. It teaches you that I can do hard things. I can move through this. And that's the moment that start actually happens. It's not magical. It's steady. It's like one step at a time. So if you're waiting for it to feel easier, stop waiting. Make it easier by doing it. Make it mean something by sticking with it, because no one becomes disciplined by accident. You don't just drift into becoming the person you want to be. You build that person with choice, with effort, and with one more try. And trust me, you are capable of that. You are capable of so much more. So let this be the day you decide where you won't choose comfort over win. Not today, not again. Start now. Stay with wherever you are. Finish whatever you have begun. That's how actual change happens. That's how you happen. If you like it, please follow for more. Thank you.